Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we are here today with a Transfer Tuesday where we move the money that we were able to save in Friday's challenges to our goals. So we are kind of starting the new month, so when we do that, we always do our gratitude challenge. So we are working with a 5-week month. So we're going to put $25 towards our gratitude challenge. You know what? I think I'm going to just put all of this back up to ready to assign and see how this goes. Okay. So we're going to put $25 here for our gratitude challenge. And then I don't know if I did this before the last time I did a Transfer Tuesday or after, but I decided to separate out the balances here. This was last year's gratitude challenge, and this year's gratitude challenge. And the reason is because I'm probably going to be using this to do some giveaways because I'm getting close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I wanted to kind of like separate those out to differentiate them. For our subscriber challenge, at the time that I pulled this data, it was 889 subscribers was where I was at, and so that was a gain of 72 subscribers. We have gained more since then, and we had gained 70 watch hours. So if you're new here, I save $1 per subscriber and $8 per watch hour. So now that leaves us up here with $60, but that $60 gets spread across all the Fridays. So we are really only working with $12. So let's see. I'm going to put the 60 here and then minus out the 12 back to ready to assign. I know this is a little moving things back and forth, but it just makes sense in my brain. Okay, so we were working with $12 on Friday, and everything got the same amount, guys. Every category got $4. So we had to bring back in my baby emergency fund because we did dip into that. So I took the house fund off for now, and we are working to refill the baby emergency fund. So that got $4. Retirement got $4. And my son's college got $4. So they all got $4 straight across the board. We are working to hit $2,000 in the baby emergency fund. We currently have $229.65. I'm not quite sure why that shows as green. It's something to do with the way the target is set, I guess. But anyway, we still need $1,770.35 to hit our $2,000 emergency fund. For retirement, we are working on fully funding a Roth for 2027 for my husband and myself. And so that total would be $17,200 by July. We try to hit it by July of next year, so by July of 2027. But that amount might change because they haven't sent out the new numbers for 2027 yet. It may go up. But yeah, we're just plugging away at hitting that goal. And then for my son's college, we are still working on finishing out the amount that we want to hit. And we want to hit $15,702.41 by the time he graduates in June of 29. And so we are at $4,661.09 of that. So we still have $11,041.32 to go for that goal. And if you noticed, I did bring in a new category called laddered savings up here. And so in the month of July, you'll see it in one of my budget videos, I'm going to be budgeting specifically into this category $100. Um, in the past, before I did savings challenges, the way that I handled our savings was I basically looked at our savings goals as like a hierarchy. And it was, I would fund one particular goal until I got to the goal. And then I would roll down to the next um, one on my list and then fund that until I hit the goal. And so it was kind of like I looked at it like almost like chutes and ladders because our emergency fund was in that stack. And if we were to use it, like we kind of, it was almost like you hit a chute and you had to slide back down, right? And you had to go back and refinish or replenish your emergency fund. And that was kind of how I was always doing it until I started doing savings challenges, which is a little bit more of like a randomized amounts that get put into the three categories across the board. Being that we had to tap into our baby emergency fund, I wanted to bring back that old method of just focusing on one category at a time until I hit the goal. But I didn't want to stop doing savings challenges either. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of both methods. So I'm going to put $100 into this category called laddered savings, and that is going to go directly to our baby emergency fund at the moment. And if when I'm done funding the emergency fund, I kind of like this system, I might keep it and it will funnel a focused $100 to one particular category that is the most important one at that particular time. I'm going to see how it goes while I'm working through the emergency fund, and it may stay, it may go away after I fill the emergency fund. We'll see. But anyways, that was it for this video, and this is where we stand. $4 for each of our savings goals for this week. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!